Aloha and welcome to the special in-flight edition of Ocean Paddler on Hawaiian Skies. Today we take you 32 miles across the infamous Kaiwi Channel between the islands of Molokai and Oahu for this year's Maui Jim Molokai Challenge. It's the World Championship of Surf Ski Racing.
We're here on the west end of Molokai. We're here for the 40th annual Maui Jim Molokai Challenge. It's the most challenging race of the year for especially the surf skis. The best of the best are here to take everybody down.
It is the greatest ocean ski race to win every year by far. It is like the bull amongst the herd of heifers, you know, in terms of the races. And I think all the guys that have won this race have been well respected and have been very good paddlers in all other events around the world as well. It speaks for itself. The race is truly the beginning of the sport and the true traditional benchmark in the sport.
Recently, the race starts on the west end of Molokai in Kaluakoi, and it heads to Oahu. Specifically, we're aiming for Hawaii Kai, so people are beelining to Coco Head, to Port Lock. You know, some might take a little more southerly route towards Diamond Head and then swing in. And then we come into Mauna Loa Bay, and we go up towards the bridge, and then the finish of the race is going to be right there in Mauna Loa Beach Park. It's 32 miles, and it's always a changing, evolving channel. So the more you can do, the more you get to see, but it's never the same.
Hawaii is Hawaii. It's a beautiful place. It's got fantastic people. The water that we all get to enjoy on this channel is just quite exceptional. The name being Channel of Bones is a pretty interesting one as the sort of the Hawaiian term for this crossing, and I think it has brought apart a lot of people's bones over the years. They've certainly fallen apart across here. It's a long race. It's not in the normal DNA of most ocean ski races. It's a crossing where you don't pass any land for nearly 49 plus kilometres, and then you just have a little bit of land at the end to finish next to.
There isn't anything that really compares, and it's certainly something in terms of a race that's attracted the best from the world. So I don't think anyone ever comes here and thinks it's a soft field.
The competition for this year's event is really hard. It's tough. We've got the 2013 ICF World Champion, Sean Rice, is here. We have the defending champion for the last 2 years or 3 years, Hank McGregor. Clint Robinson he's won this race 2 or 3 times and runner-up as well. You know, then there's Dean Gardner, he's hunting at 10th, and conditions are good today. You know, it's his conditions. And then there's the young Australians, there's Michael Booth and Corey Hill. You're looking at 7, 8 guys that could cross the line first. It's going to be a tough race out there.
The strategy in a race like this is far more important than what it normally is for most other events in the world because of its nature of being so long. The channel dictates a lot of strategy because it can fluctuate with speed, with the ocean swell, with wind. So every year you've got to be very, very careful.
I think it's really a matter of conserving for at least 2.5 hours surfing and keeping the speed as best as you can, and then really buckling down.
It's a lot harder to catch people until they start falling apart, and I don't think there's anyone in this race that doesn't fall apart at some point.
Surfing is very important for the simple reason that it conserves energy. So if you're relaxed on the ski, you've got experience in the bumps, you can get on waves, go faster than you can paddle and not use any energy. And that makes faster overall race speed. You have more energy for longer, holding a higher speed.
And the fun thing is, when I'm going 30 k's an hour down the face of a swell in the open ocean, I'm not even paddling, I've just got my paddle on my lap. So that's what really is the attraction of surf ski paddling, is that speed, the fact that you're harnessing this ocean energy. Any downwind paddle you do, you walk off the beach and you just got this adrenaline and you're almost on a high. It's almost like you're flying.
The last part of the race is important. It's the last third. It's not just the last 6K. What you have in you with about 15K to go usually dictates the winner.
You know, you're going to be paddling 3 hours just to get to a position where you can win this race. So you need to get yourself there first, and then you need to be in the right place. But, you know, I'm coming from where you paddle into a mainland all the time, a big continent. There's 2 rocks in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You know, there's so much going on out there. You need to be able to connect, ride the swells, you need to be able to concentrate the whole time. And then when you hit 3 hours, you got 30 minutes to go, and it's crunch time. And that's just a Port Lock point, is kind of where it all happens.
The competition today was fierce. It was really fierce. It was a battle of the fittest out there. It was the first hour was interesting. I was out front with David and Corey Hill, and I was paddling within myself, but I still felt we were going a bit too hard. But what do? I mean, you're out front and you kind of got to keep it up. And at about an hour and 15, the guys came up on us, guys being Hank and Clint and a few other chaps, and it was a big straight line of us, and we basically just duked it out for another hour.
Finally get to the other side, you hit Port Lock Point and China Wall, and depends on the surf, that can be a big challenge too. If it's a big swell, you've got to navigate your way through, and then you play the surf. Sometimes the surf gets you, sometimes you get it, and it can make or break your race.
Our winner, Maui Jim Molokai crossing 32 miles. Clint Robinson, number 17 on an epic. Good job, buddy. Welcome back.
There's 6 or 7 really good paddlers here, and Sean Rice, Hank McGregor, Clint. They were sort of a bit further to the south, I think, and just battling it out. And I just really had to try to stay strong and try and stay on my own line and try to use my head. Mate, I'm ecstatic. I haven't won a raffle before. Mate, this is out of control. I'm the king of seconds and thirds, and I've had a couple of good races here and there, but to come out on top, I'd like to make a habit of it if it feels this good.
Anybody who paddles wants to do a Molokai race. So we try to put on a great venue for paddlers of all crafts to experience it. And if you paddle, you win. Bottom line, done deal.
What an incredible test of endurance, not to mention some sketchy surf at the finish. Congratulations go out to all of our competitors, but especially our top finishers. In third place, it was Hank McGregor from South Africa. In second, Clint Robinson from Australia. And in first, Corey Hill from Australia with a time of 3 hours and 22 minutes. And that's all the time we have for this special in-flight edition of Ocean Paddler on Hawaiian Skies. We hope you enjoy the rest of your flight. I'm Kalai Miller, and until next time, hoi pa! This special presentation of Ocean Paddler on Hawaiian Skies is made possible in part by Olukai Premium Footwear.